China just admonished Elon Musk, and it was honestly quite creepy. Have you heard what it is? While the Asian giant and Mr. Musk do have quite a number of things in common, such as their love for innovation, hacks, and solutions, they also have their fair share of disagreements. In today's video, we'll talk about the love relationship between Musk and China and how it's been strained recently. If you want to dive into it, then stick around until the very end. Welcome to My Uverse, the space where all things tech get the spotlight. If you're new here, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel for your dose of tech trend news, Tesla reviews, and other insights into the tech world. One difference between the products that Musk comes up with and China's innovations is that, well, Chinese products are known for their lack of quality. As creative as they can be, the products just don't last very long because they don't bother coming up with prototypes themselves and instead just copy what they see from the West. On the other hand, Musk seems to be influenced not by what other countries are creating, but by science fiction movies. He tends to lean on ideas that are just revolutionizing current technologies. Elon Musk has publicly praised China on many occasions. He has said that China rocks, that China is the most competitive in the world, and is the global leader in digitalization. At the World Internet Conference hosted by the Cyberspace Administration of China, Musk was quoted saying, "My frank observation is that China spends a lot of resources and efforts applying the latest digital technologies in different industries, including the automobile industry. This makes China a global leader in digitalization. Tesla will continue to expand our investment and R&D efforts in China." In 2019, Chinese government officials helped Tesla secure loans worth $1.6 billion in order to begin operating its Gigafactory in Shanghai. In 2020, the local government also helped Tesla resume normal operations quickly at its Shanghai plant after it was struck by the COVID-19 pandemic. There is no question that Tesla, under Musk's leadership, has experienced tremendous growth, and the company's unprecedented success in China has helped Musk achieve the status of world's richest man. Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory manufactures the majority of Tesla vehicles, and it will remain this way, at least until Tesla's Gigafactory Berlin is ready to operate. No doubt, Elon Musk will further lean on the Chinese government to win the race of electric vehicles. Musk loves China, and China loves him back. They've been working together, cooperating, and compromising. Some say that this is all about to change and they are on the verge of a fallout. The big question is, what is causing such a strain on their cordial relationship? Well, the answer is SpaceX. This time, China seems to have gone too far with its foray into foraging. It not only seeks to enhance its capacity for scientific and technological innovation by building a large modular space station, but it also sets targets to become the #1 space provider in the world. The Chinese have noticed their lack in space explorations compared to other countries and have taken it upon themselves to do exactly what Elon Musk is doing. In fact, China aims to launch 10,000 satellites to create a new network to compete against SpaceX. China also intends to do so before the United States and private firms like SpaceX fill the entire lower orbital space. Thanks to SpaceX, NASA is currently the world's largest satellite operator, and China intends to change that statistic in a few years' time. So why is China trying to replicate Elon Musk's SpaceX if China has in fact already launched a couple of hundreds of satellites over the years? Well, the reason isn't all that complicated. SpaceX's Starlink is presently the world's most advanced broadband technology. While most satellite internet services come from a single geostationary satellite that orbits the Earth at a distance of around 36,000 kilometers, Starlink has multiple satellites that orbit much closer to the Earth at 550 kilometers. Starlink's low orbit allows for a lower round-trip data time between the user and the satellite. And if China was able to achieve their target, a higher range would be made available for more users around the world. To achieve this, they would need to replicate SpaceX's technology consisting of geostationary satellites that orbit within a specific distance from the Earth. Besides this, the launch of additional SpaceX Falcon 9 rockets in November 2021 have helped the US to launch about 60 satellites, which will greatly increase internet speed to approximately 100 megabytes per second. Now that we understand the technology that China intends to imitate, there is another curious, somewhat bothering fact. And it's that China is going to call its satellite internet constellation Starnet, which sounds just a little too close to SpaceX's Starlink, don't you think? The new space race is underway, and it is a veritable tournament. Private firms are competing alongside both first world and developing countries to colonize at least a portion of the extraterrestrial world. Just like land, space is limited too. The lower orbit allocation happens to be on a first-come, first-served basis, which is why China has a newfound interest in space and is targeting to launch multiple satellites to stake its claim. If you've heard of China's No Village Left Behind drive, then you know that Beijing has covered ground-based technology to achieve signal even in their most remote villages. Since the modernization of internet technology, however, China has had to up its game. After all, China operates high-speed networks to its companies, namely China Unicom, China Telecom, and China Mobile. Both frequency and bandwidth have become scarce resources as many countries and private firms are filling up applications for updates. In China, many policy advisors have advised against the Starnet project due to the effect that the COVID-19 pandemic has had on their economy. However, should they choose to carry on as planned, once the base stations are launched and fully operational, the base stations could be decommissioned to depopulated areas. When this happens, service costs could be cut down. Download speeds of 1.5 gigabytes per second may be achieved, and the unit cost of transmission can also be lowered to that of 4G. All this compared to SpaceX's latencies between 25 to 30 and 5G download speed of about 1 gigabyte per second. Despite what's going on in the great space race, Elon Musk has Tesla to consider. There has been an increasing demand for electric vehicles, and Tesla's current numbers are surpassing all records. The secret behind how Musk is able to pull this off is the price cutoff due to the fact that the cars are built locally in Shanghai. For this plant, manufacturers get 30% of all of its parts from the locals, so production is completed more quickly or within 10 months' time. Given this, the Shanghai Gigafactory can produce up to 500,000 cars in 1 year. The vehicles that are built locally are also exempted from taxes, along with the subsidies that the Chinese government provides. The cost could be cut down even further if only 100% of the parts could be sourced from the local suppliers. Fact is, Elon Musk is grateful to the Chinese government as it is the only country that has given priority to green technology in its EVs. When Tesla started, all other nations were either dubious about the EV technology or just plain hesitant to help Tesla out. On the other hand, Tesla is probably doing something right. Musk is looking to be President Xi's favorite capitalist, and both parties just seem to need each other and work well together. Of course, there's that bit about Starlink again, where China did cross the line. What do you think about Musk's complicated relationship with China? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more Tesla and tech updates on this space.